am to share with you how faith in God has helped me achieve my dreams. I was studying something about Job. You know, Job was a righteous and blameless before God. And due that, God blesses him with many luxuries and so forth, including the family and also relatives. But it could reach at a point that Satan went to God. And during that interrogations, God gave Satan chance to tempt Job. And no one can have faith in the Lord, or no one can grow up in the Lord without having faith. God said, this man is upright and also blameless before me. Let's go into the Bible and read something. If not, you say, I'm just reading it from my mind. So let's go. Job chapter number 1. And I'm reading from verse 1 to wherever I'll end. There once was a man named Job who lived in the land of Uz. He was blameless, a man of complete integrity. He feared God and stayed away from evil. He had 7 sons and 3 daughters. He owned 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 teams of oxen, and 500 female donkeys. He also had many servants. He was in fact the richest person in that entire area. So I'll replace generation, in that entire generation. So Job wasn't a mere person. Job's sons will take turns preparing feast in their homes, and they will also invite their 3 sisters to celebrate with them. When these celebrations ended, sometimes after several days, Job will purify his children. Let me end here. So you can read from that account that Job was rich in terms of everything. There are some rich ones who don't have children, but they have wives. They are finding difficulties to produce offerings. But as for Job, he has everything. He has everything, including righteousness and integrity. He was making an account in the platter of God's altar, and the Lord also witnessed good about him without any blemish. Yes, of course. This means that this man was having everything. He was having everything. You can get money without righteousness. You can get children without money. God can give you one and exclude the others. But Bible said Job was having everything. The English is too much. Because the location is in Ghana. Mese mene wo che nyame mu gidia aboa mama ni suadi hunu abem. Ntina me de Job abrabo toto niema bi hu. Se Job no te sen. Ena oyo obi anyankopon di ne ho adanse pa. Ntina me busa se nyame obetimi adi ho adanse pa na. Nyame shira no niema nyina bi. No bibia bi. Pacha ote ase o ska our yere our ma ahode but what I say and no sign what tenene any no credie pepeye no kura ni mudim nti nyame betumi ama oyere any sika but wan yere wo ho ai man ntimi meka ho nyame betumi ama sika nso wan hwe ya wontumi nware e wo ho obi tumi nya sika ne yere but eba entumi meka ho Bible di adanse say Job di enya ne nyinaa bi eba ba ko bi a watumi asifie na sabe wanya nice beautiful girl wane nete oma wo ba ko na the way we see a treaty lady no the lady calls me to complain that this guy doesn't sleep home, just went out over there gallivanting with ladies and so forth. Otimi hunu say empempensoa o no feel say wedding way okay. Wanya kakra bi o oba no kra sabe onye ne ho ade but o feel big. O feel big enough kakra na wa hu no o feel big enough wanya ka mienu bi wanya ne fie wanya ne yere anya ne ba onware no but opese o kire se oyoga tie me trene se nyame hya ne mani pa ye defo bre nyuma mfa bi nka ho nipa bi a wo ye defo e wo wiase mu no e wo nyankopon mu no saa ne ma we no obu na deketewa bi onfa ne ho ntoso enya dia wo pe e wo wiase but what I say, you can never be promoted in terms of education without exam. Yen to me mfa wonko class 2 in free class 1 abra won trends so he but what I say, answer na wo class 1 e betim di wo class 2 and class 3 no na wa twere nso he wo plus class 1 na pass answer na e di wo 2 but what I say, so failure university beka say obe reset yemfa wonko wanim da but what I say ena say ye de uko wanim na say what truly people ni bia o chumu tan betwera hyem sa na kristo soma brabote Job na ni gidi anyini, he was a matured Christian in faith. And I ready who said no, or Safata say, what the winning yina becan a home. Go I didn't care when I hear you know. Nene tenen and wenya, no the man. But ye me, obey so your position now with na baby. The na Job we and na yen time, said the Daniel coupons your programming no. Until I was so coin me hokoto na no. And the question is, and then a bronsaman to me and my Job ho straight. Name Momoko Yameho, Nina actually say. Nenya me bo Job ho man. Ne tenene, ne no credit, Gidia no wonti. But what I say, Tina was say, or caught Yanko Ponho. But what I say, so he went there to accuse. And in Yamema and a quine. Yamia kwanya wode man no ne se onko no onko testi Job nhwe na nye na hode a wanya nti na wo som no first na wo som nyame no na woni saa ne ma no gidie nko ana na wo but what I say bedofo pa oni nyame anante a che are toda de wo hu no wani mpe saa ne te nso hwe bia ni ho a ede nso hwe bia ni ho a ede Bible say bra bonsam koye no nyame ma ne kwan nti ade bia na bronsam ani bre wo Job abra bom no awrade yi firi ho ne mo masama o ka kire bronsam ne say touch not the heart of Job, touch not the heart of Job. Na kuma ne de mfa won sanka nipadua ne yama sodan okra ne te akoma num eno na me mepe obetimi aka ne nipadua ne ma ne yere ne nya pade ne sika obetumi ase no batakoma ne de emfa won sanka eya awrade ne edi obi ho adanse ese yo enam gidie nti ti ase ne ye nti nyame betumi adi me ne omie ne ho adanse ana asembe na osusu se sa abre awrade wo ka de fa ye ho osum nyame adi mfie seni empempen so be na wu se waduru opede nyame pe ana dia wo pe na wo ye enti se me Job abrabo a a boost to me morale to stand firm before the Lord. Because the Job who you know, now no day. Sikani as I hear no, men can sikani on the 4. As from sikani, as not the 4. And yes, sikani young con over the 4. Your castle be den one, be bien here no. O when ya met, but obu sikan so nim ya met. But what I say, until Job was a rich man. Or den I nyankopon so gini tum. O de ne twa bronsam poa. E ma bronsam hu se, wo ye honhom so nipa e wo nanim chen no. Ena me to gidiem. Me do fopa. Se gina ye ma awrade wate. Empra ho de. Empri wiase. Nyemom se wo pri nyame. Now jina nanim yi a kebeye asene dia wo chinipe yetime sori ko yenwuma so ko ye adwumade e bedi entiye obi sun tim di obi ye sacrifice pesca ni nyina ye obi to ne nipadua de hwehwe ahode eye but sa nwuma no ususu se awrade obetime de hu adanse pa obetime didie poma na ekura wo no yemfiti preko mfa na hongono so untimi mfiti preko enyini ewogidie mu da agesa wo fan so hwem ebetimi afa ba bia bantida bia meka me say Christianity is about persecution. To hold the cross is not easy. I say no ya no nti so obetumi anyini gidiem na awrade bebo wabasoa and ye na wose wo hwehwe de awrade pe now ye but what I say nti say o hwe Abraham o hwe Job o hwe difo e ba Jeremiah mo ne Isaiah mo the entire life and the romodo they what they left behind in the scriptures are what you said ya wonamu no ayaketu abi eno ene semedin semema ebe kan ware ebe kan ministry no wa yonkofo nyina be twe ho nipa be yiwa ma nipa be gu anim ase ye be hyehyɛ batie me se wo gina ye wa awrade animu a there is no way sabron sam obenya wo nti ya ate ase ndofopa te ase so obi ye biribi a wo ankasa hunu se ebetumi age wo nkwa afiri wo nsam a kai hunu se wo gina ye wa awrade anim enti aye koso saa niema we and aboa me amakwaku boate me keep active and vibrant before the Lord. Baba ko frame papa you said the messages are sound and say yes I am growing in the Lord, so I have to increase in giftings. Don't for papa intimesrew me wani na ho na hwa wo niema yie obetimi anyini wogidie mu ba gyan niema bi wate ti hu firi niema bi hu na hwehwe di awrade pe ema obi yedie ne nkoso anya wo ya enya wade so a emprane nso se wo be se wo bi no me betena wo so untimi nko wanim da bata wote ase enti awrade onka wo ho onpagyaw onsew den be dofo pa Kristo suma kontu ne nye betesa obehia wota obehia ni nguase ne oniema betimi asai waware betimi agu wo ministry betimi asai wo sika sem wodwuma sem say enso owuyade akura betimi abo owuyade ebetimi abo ba say awrade kan hoin onya omumu ani mu ase Bible say Job firi mu no akire nhira ni akire yahode a ne nsaka aye no na esena ka ne de nti God is God of continuity. He is God of multiplication. Say awrade pa nsira ba mu say ade bi afiri wo nsa na obese na namu a wode moho ene de brew obo de ma nti de afiri wo nsa kɔ enam gidie ne ahotoso ne tene ne nti no emu aba mu muda gina na fama awrade na bire bi be so ade obebo ho de abrewo no abeje wo nsam kuna bi say nyankopon wo mre de mo da sani bia na se wo mre nso ya wo si awurade nka ho na se wo bre so a ade awurade beye wo wabrabom no watamfo besi wo ntirase watamfo nyina bedan wadofo ano na wo ba nse nipa di America na wo wurade saa na awurade obeye wo awurade won pagyaw won to gidiem won fa wonsiye o masohwe bia mfa wo so ommoa na wonni wo nsohwe so won pagyaw wonsi esie no ana bepo ne so sede beye ade ono no pe no obetumi aye na wanyira ewo gidiem ewo Kristo Yesu dem ye mompae ohene da wase wadi nkunim ewo ma brabom wonam wasem yeso se asem bia to obi amane gidie tofom a onkonkon fama no anse wo ayesom no yenhu woda ye betimi atew ne nanso wonna hu adi nkire ni pasan se o ka kire Mose o mantensane se woda hu adi kire na obewu na mo obehunu wachinwi papa saa na ekoso etu odasane ntumi nhu entena ase bompa yese wonnam nyansakwan bi so na ma wo masom wo se wotie mu na yete wo mu enti nipa bia na gidie atofom awurade wura ni mu tena komanum na fa gidie ni ma no se de baya oma yenyera eso obi yira udi areho wo so wakra ba ko sakra abofo mpempem di ahurusie e wo soro Yesu se de odi ma mi nyina makra ajo yiraba no e ma ye nya yiraba wo nim e ma ye nya yiraba wo gidiem wo ya mobo na so yemu na osane a ya nyera ere wase se wadi nkunim e wo Kristo Yesu demo amen bedafo pa bibia afri won se bia awrade bebo ho de amawate ntema waba mu muda na nyame he is more than a magician. God is more than a magician. Dia wotumi ye no ebura adwen ene ntiase so nti awrade obeba on sebem bisi a chia opi oson for Reverend Charles agene mboatene nyame ya adoma chiri yebesia medo pa bye bye.